I'll do my best.
But if I remember correctly, the last time I did this, 3 and 4 were the top voted. But the problem is, I don't know what you would call 3 as an emote. Like, I don't know what 3 would be called. I'm not 100% sure how I would refer to 3. That was the only problem with 3. As I felt.
This is it!
I don't know all the terms that most people have for their emotes, so I guess that would be like some term that people have used. Okay, we're gonna try this punch off. Let's see if this is faster. And I'm curious if punching off there is really faster. According to Stellar's task run, it is.
This is it!
So I'm kinda curious. I don't fully understand how task works. Well, like Stellar made like an attempted task run, and for Geyser, and he punched off. So I'm assuming that punching off is good. I just don't know how beneficial it is.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so some of the intervals still work. The one that I'm testing still didn't show up though. So I gotta figure out if that one's gonna work or if it's gonna break the bot or not. It's the interval commands, that's what I call them, because like they come every 10 minutes. But I know you're talking about the band, but I'm not referring to the band. Yeah, no.
Fine. Adventure away then.
Intervals is the band. The song that I really like is called Matahari. I think that's what it's called. I don't know how you pronounce it. It has like one of the best solos in it, in my opinion. Honestly, I've given up on learning guitar, but if I could just learn that solo, I'd be happy. I'd be set in life. If I was good enough to learn that solo. I felt the same way about learning Puddle from Chan. If I could learn that song, or just the end of the song, I'd be happy. Maybe that's the furthest I can go with guitar, where I just learn like parts of songs that I really like, and don't worry about like learning full songs and stuff like that. That's probably the furthest I'd be willing to take guitar, because I don't really think that I could. I don't really think that I would do it more than that, but I don't know. I just don't really have the time for it as much anymore, since it's not my #1 hobby. But that song is good. If only I could song request it, I would. But yeah, I'm glad I watched that video earlier where they're talking about the whole copyright thing, because it's so important to be aware of that stuff. Honestly, according to that video, I should get rid of VODs that I did have copyrighted music playing in. I think I only did it for like maybe like one stream or something, and then never did it again.
Okay.
But according to that video, I'm better off trying to delete that. But I don't think it'll be an issue for me, but it's definitely something to be concerned about if you want to take streaming seriously. I don't know. Oof, I think I missed some.
Okay.
Did I have 73? Really, Rye? Stop! Oh my god, this animal. She's being bad on purpose. She knows it's gonna get my attention. You see where she is? Is she still on the table? Come on. There you go. Oh, freak, that cutscene wasn't as long as I thought. This cat. Oh my gosh. Yeah, she's being so freaking bad recently. I don't know why. Because I tried to be nice to her, to give her, like, allow her to sit in the window, but she acts weird about getting up there. I have to just try to put her in there myself. I just gotta find a good time to do it. Yeah, it's a perfect emo for how she's acting right now.
Okay.
Okay, now you're sitting on the couch. I don't know. I'm not sure what she wants. She's sitting on the couch like she's okay with the couch now. I mean, the chair, since Whip likes to argue with me about that. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you still have access to those pictures, but I guess I'm the only one that calls that a chair. I mean, a couch, even though it's a chair or a sofa. I don't know. Me and Whip are having this debate about how, to me, I always call that a sofa, but apparently it's just a chair. I don't know. To me, it looked like a freaking. I always call that a sofa because it looks more like a couch. I know it's like a couch chair or a sofa chair. I don't know. It just feels weird for me to call that a chair. That's all I'm saying. You never saved it? Okay. The last time I asked people about it, everyone was agreeing with you, so apparently I'm just wrong. Apparently I don't know what a chair is. I thought I knew what a chair was, but I clearly don't. She seems like she's chilling now, so she should be okay. Oh, you did Bitly! Oh my gosh, nice!
Okay.
Was it for the cow or the, oh my gosh, the chair image from Google? Okay. Well, if you are, oh my gosh, if you are still here, Danny, you can take a look at that, and you can see. I always call that a sofa, but apparently it's a chair. Whip's always getting on me for that. And I don't know why. I mean, I get it, because it's a chair on every website, but I don't know. I always just call that a sofa. Ashley Furniture? Wait, did it seriously not? It got everything but the Scoutfly? What the heck? I've never had that happen. Oh my gosh, and then he doesn't even grab it. Bruh. Yikes. That was a yike moment. Oh, I see why you call it a couch. Okay, at least you can understand why I'm calling it a couch. That's better than someone just looking at me like I'm crazy, like how Whip treats me for calling it that. You're not a horrible person, I'm just joking. That's a big yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's not a normal chair. I feel like it should be called something else than just a chair, but I don't know. Okay. Too slow.
Okay.
Never mind, it wasn't? I thought it was. Okay.
Precisely.
I thought that was too slow. How'd that work?
Them monsters patrolling the ocean took a bite out of me fishing rod.
It's a lot of times if I get it right. Something goated.
No matter what I try.
I mean, it's massive, but it's still a chair. It's the style that makes it a chair.
Maybe.
It's a style. Okay, whatever. I don't know. To me, I just always called that a sofa or like a couch chair or sofa chair. I don't know. But whatever. It's just a name. But that's what my cat's laying on right now. She's laying on a chair. And she seems happy. So hopefully she stays happy. And just chills out. Right, right?
Fish to catch. 1 pound fishies.
The thing is, she knows she likes sitting on that. So I don't know why she acts like she has to always be in the window.
If you miss 20 pounds of good fish.
But she won't go to the window with the way that we made for her. She has to go through it the way that would, you know, potentially break things.
Eels in this river.
I guess.
Even a one of them.
I guess she just likes to look out the window, but we're on like the first floor of an apartment, so I don't want to have like the window like wide open all the time. But I don't know. She bad like that. So like I have like a sheet. I mean that's probably gonna sound so bad, but I have like a sheet covering the window so that she can go behind the sheet and look out and not have people be able to see in. But she doesn't know how to get up there on her own, even though I tried to make it so that she could. She doesn't know how to do it. So she's always begging to get put up there, and I'm like, why can't you just go up yourself? It's like a cross between... What up? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it just feels like it's trying to be a couch, but it's not.
Here comes a big one.
Which is why I feel like it should have a different name than just a chair. Because if you're like, oh, I'm gonna buy you a chair, and you come home with that, and you'll be like, what the heck?
This is it.
Like, that's not what I meant.
I'd better a couple of landlubbers. Here's the power cell I promised. And you can use my boat.
Chofa.
Whenever you're
I don't know. Like, I wouldn't be happy if you came home with that if I told you to buy a chair. That's all I'm saying. Okay, that was good. That was good. Misty is the place that matters the most for Hundo and no LTS now. They both are very Misty dependent for Hub 1. At least for me. For the most part, that's where resets are going to happen for both of them. I just want to hopefully get to Hub 3 sooner than later so I can actually see how I'm feeling with it today, because that's the important part, to see how Hub 3 is feeling.
This is it.
Hub 3, and hopefully my Hub 2 remains consistent. That's my hope. My hope is to not start messing up Hub 2 stuff. If I do, then it is what it is, but I'm hoping that that stays consistent. The thing is, I haven't practiced it. I've just been doing runs for it because it's just been so consistent recently, so like I've been finding a lot of free time save there that I didn't know exist. But the problem is, if that stops being consistent, then that's no longer going to be free time save, obviously. But that, in addition to me not messing up Hub 3, should be a somewhat decent PB. At least that's what I'm hoping for. No. I did that uppercut problem again. Hopefully I got all the orbs though. We should be okay. We should be alright, but I'm gonna definitely miss that jump exactly because of that. Most likely gonna miss him. Yeah, he's too fast. You can't make mistakes and get him anymore. What, the lurkers? Like these zeppelins? If you get them in a good spot, it can be pretty clean. And a good cycle. This whole section can be really clean if you are good with your timing. It's really just all about the timing up into the zeppelins. For both no LTS and Hundo now. the cycles are gonna be a lot more important. So yeah, that's the backup cycle if you miss the jump Zeppelin, but it's not bad at all. I think you only waste like 5 seconds, I think. Maybe even 3 seconds. So it's really not that bad to have happen.
This is
It's
it.
kind of unfortunate. And I must have been slow in my run because even though I missed it, I still saved time, so that's interesting. Not bad. Okay, it's actually good. Yeah, it's fine. I wish I could have a controller cam, because I really want people to see what I'm doing. I know Alex was saying like what I was doing looked like way more complicated than it needed to be. Come on, bro. But it's not that bad. I just wish I could show it off more. Because I don't really get the opportunity to.
This is it.
But I want to have both cams at the same time, not just one. Or the other. No one wants to see thigh cam the whole time, and probably no one wants to see face cam the whole time, but face cam is the proper one out of those options. Okay, not bad. Oh, that's pretty good.
This is it.
I don't think I PB'd since I got that time save here. So I think there's still a good amount of time save at this part, because I think I died before. Oh, freak, I didn't even get that. There we go.
This is it.
Yeah, there's probably a lot of time save there, is there? It's because I died there last time, and I don't think I ever PB'd since I died there. Which is bad. Okay, and we got up here, which is good.
Okay.
Okay, good boost. The orbs are good? Okay, good. Thank you. I'm
Okay.
trying not to look at it as much so that I don't frick up by looking at it. That's the goal. Don't frick up by looking at it and making it worse. But it's hard because I want to look to check my orbs every once in a while. I don't want to have to ask people to look for me, but at the same time I don't like to look because I don't want to look and then be like... It's a hard choice to make.
Well, hello there, my dear boy. You've caught me at a most inopportune moment.
We
I
will?
wish to set off on my journey.
Is that what you meant to say there?
But I
Real?
seem to be a
Real?
spot short on the old Precursor orbs. I would have pledged my word that I had 90 of them, but I gather that your young
Oh,
friend
okay. Well, I'll let you know.
little
Okay.
annoying, miserably ugly one might have just pilfered them as a
I should be good enough where I'm figuring it out on my own, but my checkpoints aren't always, sometimes they're spread out. So like if I miss something that I don't usually miss, then that's a problem. That's why like that what happened in Spider Cave that day. I wasn't used to missing that one in a long time. So like I didn't even have a check there. Huh?
You have the precursor orbs that we agreed on.
Well, as I said, it's gonna be shiny here because I put like something to help my nose. So it's gonna be shiny around there. It's not snot.
This is it.
How does it look like a mustache?
Oh, what a wonderful sight!
What a wonderful
I
sight!
thank you. And the entire village will thank
Wonderful!
you. Boys, you have restored power to the village.
I'll be careful because I'm thinking about like the German stuff I remember from like Wolfenstein, and it might be like curse words and I don't even know it. I don't think it is a curse word. I think it's a positive thing that says that, but it could be one. So I don't remember everything from it, and I never knew what they were saying half of the times.
Oh, it's a sizable contribution. I just hope this power cell adequately represents my gratitude.
Okay.
Oh my god, break it. There you go. Bro, that was so bad. Gotta be careful getting too close to the fly. Like, I gotta remember, like, I can't do certain inputs at all if I don't. That was bad. Come on now, stop with the little baby mistakes. Oh, freak, I forgot to practice this cannon. Okay, that wasn't the best in the world, but also wasn't the worst, so it's gonna be okay.
This is it.
Hey, what's up, Zen? How you doing? Not bad. Okay, too close. Hopefully you're doing well today. And I would definitely appreciate your input. On the emote there. What the heck? It looked like he got pushed back into the plant. Okay, Jak.
Okay.
Let me know if you're confused about how to vote. It should tell you on that link. Oh, okay. Gotcha. No worries, no worries. Ow, freak. No. Really? I hate when that happens, when like one just sits there. Oh well, that has to be slower now. Unfortunately. That's unfortunate, that's really bad.
Okay.
And by the way, if there is anyone that's on there that you think is better, like you have any better ideas than those, because those are just the ones the artists I was working with suggested, so if you have any other ones aside from that that you think might be more interesting or fun, feel free to let me know. I'm open to that.
This is it.
Those are just some basic ideas.
Okay.
But how are you doing, Zen? How is Jak 2 going? And all your setup going? Everything good?
Good job. Now meet me down here by the end.
Oh, what do you mean? I'm not gonna get rid of anything. If people like something, I'm not gonna get rid of it. So I have all the voice commands still. I just added like, I added some emote spam commands. So I added like a hi command and a think command that spammed emotes. Anyone can use it. It just costs like 100 polys to use. So just people just don't abuse it too much. Even though a lot of people have so much polys, it doesn't even matter. But just so it's not spammed too much, since anyone can use the command to spam them. But it's not the same as having them, but, you know, you can spam an emote, a command every once in a while. It should have a user cooldown. That's probably how it should work. Like a user cooldown that makes it so that it can only be spammed, like, every once in a while. But yeah, I usually don't get rid of commands, I just add commands, and I did work up. I made one of the interval commands that I have show those commands and added like the emotes into some of the commands because my bot is now subbed. So that means that I want to account for the fact that my bot can use sub emotes. And I didn't even think about that idea, but Raising the Bar gifted me a sub, gifted me some subs for my birthday, which is very kind of him. And my bot randomly got subbed, and I was like, wait a minute, I should probably have it subbed because then I could use emotes with the bot. So
I won't need it now that I have my inspiration back.
And probably just gonna keep it subbed.
This is it.
I was super done yesterday and couldn't even game, eat, get out of bed, but I feel pretty okay today and should get into good practice today or tomorrow. Nice. That's good. I'm looking forward to seeing some stuff from you. I keep getting so distracted trying Jak 3 tricks though. Really? There's nothing wrong with that. I don't think it hurts you to be good at either one. I think if you're good at Jak 2 and 3, you're being benefited from running either one, so... At least that was my hope with trying to run them in order, so like go to Jak 2 next. I was hoping that, you know, after, you know, getting to a certain point in Jak 2, doing Jak 3 would be like super easy. It would be easy to get into it because there's not that many differences really. It's still the Jak 1 movement and hover for the most part. I will say that for Jak 3, the tempo place is full of tricks that aren't really a thing in Jak 2 because Jak 2 didn't have the same weapons that is in Jak 3, and like some of the guns add new potential movement tricks in Jak 3 from what I remember for the, what was it called? The tempo area, I think? Hopefully I'm calling it the right thing. But aside from that, I don't think it would hurt you that much to mess with Jak 3 a little bit. Because a lot of it, as far as I understand, is the same.
This is it.
But yeah, don't push yourself too hard, like Whip's saying, but I'm pretty sure you're good. Because, like, watching, like, Onyx and stuff.
This is it.
And, like, Wotan, when he was still running a good bit. Watching them a lot, I saw that, like, that section is very similar. That section is one of the more unique sections for Jak 3. Jak 2 doesn't really have anything like that. Because for the most part, you're just hovering over things. That's pretty much Jak 2. And then and then zoomer movement, and then some Jak movement parts. But for the most part, you're just hovering.
The shield will only protect your zoomer till it reaches 500 degrees.
Yes,
So
basically. Hovering over things in races and the zoomer stuff.
Open lava will definitely heat you up.
And honestly, I think the zoomer part is like some of the hardest stuff. Like once you learn how to hover, I think the hardest parts of Jak any percent is like some of the tricks that aren't as easy. Obviously, like, you know, what is it? That one that you were practicing on stream where you glitch through the wall? Underport. Yeah, that. And then like the races being like some of the hardest parts of Jak 2, I think. It seems.
Then we'll be able to teleport over and meet you.
Good luck. But yeah, the races look incredibly hard, so I wouldn't feel bad about that. Definitely ask questions about that one. And I'll be lurking to see what answers you get if you do, because I know that that's going to be the most intimidating part to learning Jak 2 80%. I know you don't have to do all the hard stuff right away, but I don't know. But you don't have to do all the race skips right away. And I think one's harder than the other, so you don't even have to do that one until a while if you don't want to. It's really not necessary to get your first run in. I usually like to learn everything, but I don't think Jak 2 was the type of game where you should force yourself to learn everything. I wasn't that good at them casually either, I'm gonna be honest with you, so don't feel bad. I sucked at them so bad. I streamed it all, so if you want to watch it and feel better about yourself, go right on ahead, because I was so bad. So bad. And hey, Hangman, how you doing? Hope you're doing well today. Feel free to vote on the emotes if you want. It doesn't matter if you're subbed or not. I still am curious of your opinion. Come on, no. Really? I could not R2 pause buffer there at all. What I need to do is if I start failing one, just switch to the other. Don't even mess with it. Don't even waste time with it. Just switch to the other one. G3? Oh no. G3 tries to make everything seem like a meme for him. I don't know why he does it to himself. A lot of us mess up pause buffers. He's not the only one. Poor G3. Kind of roasts himself all the time.
You two look like a couple of capable fellows.
The thing is, G3 got a new... He didn't use the main controller for a long time. He was using like a third-party one, so that's probably why he struggles, honestly. So that probably hurts him there. Hey, Sneaky? I think I usually called you Sneaky, right? Hopefully you're doing well, long time no see. But yeah, I'm doing Hundo again. I got sub 1 no LTS, so now I'm focusing on sub 143. But hopefully you're doing well. It's nice to hear from you again. But yeah, I'm not good at pause buffers, Zed, so... And I'm sorry to hear you haven't got that much work done, Hangman, but I will tell you that I bought your book... No, I bought your book both ways. I bought it on Kindle and on physical form, but I'm going to start reading it again on Kindle. Because I think I'm going to just transfer over to, like, full-on Kindle reading, because it's so hard... It's so hard buying physical books for everything, because...
This is it!
You just don't... I'm going to run out of space, really. I'm just going to run out of space for books. I have too many books. So I decided today that I'm no longer going to buy a bunch of books like that anymore. I'm just going to buy them through Kindle. Yeah, I bought your book twice. I bought it by Kindle. It was an accident at first, but honestly it paid off because I want to continue reading it like that, so it paid off. I was on Amazon and I just clicked buy right now, and then it was Kindle. I was like, oh crap, I wanted the physical form, so I bought it again with the physical form. But it doesn't matter, because I actually am going to read it through Kindle now, because I want to do that now. So I bought a bunch of other books for Kindle as well. So hopefully I can get myself reading again. I really want to be reading instead of using social media as much. I feel like I've been wasting too much time on social media.
For that, I'll give you another power cell.
Yes, the route has changed a lot. So basically for Misty, there's a new Zeppelin route. It's way different. If you want to do my Jak command, like if you know it with, you can check out and look at some of the stuff that Mike was uploading. And or you can check out Mike's Hundo tutorial, because that one's the most updated route. You'll see all the changes. It's kind of fun, actually. I like the change. Honestly, every change that Mike has found has been really fun, in my opinion. They add a challenge to it, but it's a fun challenge. I like them. Oh, I got fricked here. This is gonna be a bad moles. They both got startled there. Yikes. Bad. But yeah, you can check the playlist I have, and then it will show you like all the cool stuff that's been found. I recommend looking at Mike's condensed tutorial, because you can just skip through and get all the info, but it's been changed a lot, but it's a lot of fun. I think you'll like it if you get back into running again, which I hope you do. But of course that's up to you. But yes, I love Misty now. So fun to do. But I'm probably going to lose a lot of time here to moles, unfortunately, because they decided to frick me as usual. Where are they? Yeah, it can be a little bit uncomfortable. It can take some time to get comfortable with it, but I think you can do it. Really? You just had to go the other way, bro. That could have been a double mole. Yeah, I'm gonna lose a lot of time here. Go! Are you serious? Oh my gosh, they're seriously cucking me this time. It can take a little bit to get used to it, I think. Okay, one more. Please don't waste all my time. Don't waste all my time. Come on. Go, mole! You can do it! Just go in the hole! You got this, bro. Oh my gosh! He didn't go in the hole! Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get behind because of moles. I think. There's no way I'm not getting behind because of moles right now. That's the only... I've never had that happen. Where, like, I'm taking them there and they don't even go behind... They don't even get in the hole from that. That was probably the worst moles I've had in a long time. Long time. I'm surprised I'm not fully behind after that. That's so bad. Every time I don't get double moles in the beginning, like at least 2 moles in the beginning, it's always a bad moles for me. I wish that wasn't the case, but for the most part, it is. It just wastes so much time if they don't go in. But I don't know what I was doing wrong there. I really don't know how I could have fixed that, so that's unfortunate. Well, you gotta pick which one fits you better. I would say that, like, for a beginner, depth cycle is probably better, because if your movement isn't good in the beginning, the cycles are always gonna be really bad and really hard. But I honestly feel like sometimes the depth cycle is harder than the regular cycle. So I think it's actually worth practicing to get your movement right, to get your movement really good in the beginning of Hundo, like Misty Hundo, and then you can get the other cycle. I feel like the other cycle is way more lenient. Like, you might not always get the jumping Zeppelin, but that doesn't even hurt you that much. That's my honest opinion. I do feel like the death cycle is a little bit harder, because me just practicing the death cycle, I usually mess it up. So I try my hardest not to even have to do the death cycle. So if you can get yourself to a point where the movement in the beginning of Hundo is good, and you don't need... But it doesn't have to be perfect to still get that cycle. Remember that. Because I messed it up a little bit. You just might not be able to get the jumping Zeppelin, but that's totally okay. I think the Zeppelin cycle is a little bit hard, especially if you aren't comfortable with your movement in the beginning. Yeah, it'll be fine. You'll get it in no time. Just a little bit of practice. But I definitely think... Oh, okay. That might help me. It might help me here. I like that glitch. Do that more. I wish I knew how to replicate that, but I don't. It saves so much time, though. Okay, we still got it. I was a little bit slow there. But I would focus more on the movement so that you don't have to do the death cycle. Because death cycle sucks. In my opinion, it kind of sucks. Not too bad though. But the rest of Misty, aside from that, I think it's just really fun to do. Definitely one of my favorite levels now. It makes me enjoy Hub 1 more because I feel like after a while, Hub 1 can kind of get stale. But I think like at this point, like with all the reroutes and stuff, I feel like it's like Hundo is a fun multiplayer now. I mean, whatever you feel more comfortable with. If you feel more comfortable with the death cycle, then go on ahead. I definitely didn't feel as comfortable with the death cycle, but everyone's gonna feel different.
This is it.
Wait, what'd you clip? Are you talking about Mike's route, Hangman? Because I don't know which ones you're referring to. Oh, you got the worker one. Okay, yeah. See, I want to figure out how to replicate that scenario because it's so much faster, but I can't always get it to happen. I'm wondering if it's the angle I jump down or what. Because I would like to get that to replicate if I can. Yeah, he breaks sometimes if you go too fast, but what you want to have happen is for him to break into you. Like, you want him to break and then die by going into you by mistake. But sometimes he'll get past you, and then you waste more time because he's going backwards. Because I was gonna react as if I messed up because I saw he was doing that, but then he fixed himself and then he just ran into me and died. So it made that way faster than it would have normally been. But I've tried to replicate it and get it to happen over and over again, and I can't. I get it sometimes, but just not consistently. And I don't think it's worth the risk. So that's the problem I'm having. It's not worth the risk of him going off cycle just to try and get that faster scenario. But I can find a way to jump down there to get him to do that every time, but always get him to go into me, and that's fine too. But I don't know how possible that is for me. I don't know if I can get that to happen every time. That's one of those things that it would be interesting to look at the dev mode with. So like if you go at a certain angle, what makes him go back? Like what makes him go back in a certain way? Like if you could figure that out looking at the dev mode stuff, if that would clarify that or not. I'm not sure.
Okay.
One thing that bothers you by the design is that one string of orbs in the air by where the dark eco plants are isn't in line with the purple ring challenge. It's dumb. You think it should be in line with the purple ring?
Here is another power cell for your quest.
I think you're just supposed to
Okay.
I think you're supposed to just get it separately. I don't know if you're supposed to do it like that, but I mean, I guess. I thought of it as they want you to explore the map more to get everything, not have it all just, you know, in the path of something else. So like there's a few set of orbs that kind of are out of the way that you have to kind of grab. That's one of them. Then they have another one in the beginning where the moles are at. Like that set of orbs that just comes out of nowhere. Like there's literally no purpose for that set of orbs. It's just there. I feel like that's why, just to have you, you know, actually go looking for orbs, because those are easy to miss, especially if you're not comfortable with the game. Those are easy orbs to miss. Okay, LPC time. Oof, he got him right before he got his animation. That's what you want. Just before he got big. There we go. It's so hard for me to think about things I feel like are bad design in this game. I feel like I just don't like to think about the game in that way. I don't like to think of the game in a negative way. But I totally get where you're coming from, but I don't know, it's hard for me to think of it that way. I'm always like, I love this game! I just generally don't dislike things about it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I just don't generally think about the negative things about the game. I really just take 2 damage. Oh my gosh. That's a freaking yike. That was a bad ankle roll jump. There's nothing wrong with doing that. I just have a hard time doing it with things I really like. I can do it though if I really needed to. Like, there are obviously some things I don't like about this game, but I'm usually thinking of it in a more positive way. Like that set of orbs that I told you that's near the moles, that set of orbs usually annoys the crap out of me because sometimes I miss it because of the angle that they're in. But I think of it like, I feel like it's a challenge. Knowing how to control the zoomer allows you to get those orbs really easily. So like if you get good at controlling the zoomer, you'll be fine. And I can see that as a positive way to, you know, put things in the game. The zoomer! So like that's a positive spin on something that I find annoying, but I feel like learning how to get those orbs properly has given me more skill with the zoomer. And that's supposed to be a good thing, not a bad thing. Hey Precursor, how you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. I hope the minute work, but it might not.
Okay.
I have to die here anyway, so hopefully I have a good cycle. And I do not have a good cycle. I had to wait. Yikes. Hopefully you're doing well, Precursor. Thank you for stopping by today. I'm gonna be just doing Hundo runs for the big grind. Okay, he's kind of in my way. But luckily we got in, so we're good.
Okay.
I'm using the GV USB 2. Thank you, Whip, for the command. Oh yeah, I was talking about how I needed your help, Precursor, because I wanted some sound engineering help, but I don't know. Let me know if you notice anything with the mic. Okay, oh, we gotta back up. Better safe than sorry.
Okay.
Redeem PS4 freebies and found a new 90s grudgy MTV cartoon. Haven't watched it yet. Nothing's wrong, but I just got a mic stand, so my snowball mic is a little bit further from me, so I was needing some help getting it so that the sound wouldn't like be cutting out. But I think I adjusted it properly now. So like if you do notice any issues with me cutting out or any mic issues, let me know. Okay? I know that you're really good at that stuff. You do your sound engineering stuff, which is super cool, by the way. But yeah, if you notice anything, let me know. I was just having trouble with it before because I wasn't sure how to fix it. But I think I adjusted the sound. I adjusted the noise gate, and I think it's working now. Grungy. Okay, I was gonna say, I couldn't say that. But now I'm curious of what that stands for. Please don't die here. I'm gonna die because I only had 1 health.
Precisely.
But yeah, this is the GB USB 2. Pretty good capture card. I recommend it for this type of stuff. But if you need an HD capture card, Whip can do the HD cap card one, and that will give you the one for that. I know you played on a PS4, so you would need that. But if you do get the original hardware, GB USB 2 is the way to go for sure. Commands for everything. No, frick. I couldn't turn the camera, so we're doing the old strat. Hopefully I remember it properly. It's been a while since I've done it. So I'm gonna lose time here. I fricked it up. I think you just do this and go all the way up to the top, then drop down to another level. I should make sure my backups are warmed up. This is good. We're fine. We're gonna get them all, right? Right, game?
Okay.
I had to switch it up a little bit, but we're still okay. But I probably lost time there because that's not the fastest way to do it. Thank goodness I remembered though how to back it up. Wish I could stream for PS4, but hooking up. Yeah, I don't know how PS4 streaming works. I've never had a PS4. I know it's nice that they let you be able to stream from it, but I would much rather have more control like I do now. So that's why I wanted to get an HD capture card so that I could. Wow, I didn't do the right thing. I don't know why I did that. That's a waste of time. My brain didn't work. I'd rather have an HD capture card so that I don't mess that up. Alright, I have more control over what's going on. That's probably like 14 seconds right there, or something like that. Me not knowing how to ground pound. Okay, we're good. At least we didn't mess up fish. Skip, skip, skip. That was terrible. Oh, it does have bare bones one? I didn't know that. Yeah, I can feel that. You want to roll jump, but I couldn't get it to happen. I hope I got all those orbs. This is where someone can check the orb count for me, if it's wrong here. Can you hear me? If you can, if you're able to.
Okay.
I didn't even know it had a bare bones one, though. That's super cool. So you have to buy a specific capture card for it? I kept losing time that way, but it's alright. You're gonna have to like click the part you're talking about, and I'll try to take a look at it later. I'm not 100% sure what you're referring to, Hangman. I don't know if Whip can hear me. Oh, you're... Oh, I am one short? Oh my god. Bro, you need to not do this. If you're gonna tell me, you can't be making me panic like that.
This is it.
The counter lags? Well, the way you look at it is after a cell. After a cell, you look at it. Don't look at it before a cell. So, like, after the cell happens, you almost gave me, like, a mini heart attack there. Because usually after you get a cell, it shows you how much you have. It doesn't? Because it usually shows you the count of, like, the cells you have.
This is it.
I thought it did. Oh, okay, well, my bad. Yeah, I do usually hit the shoulder buttons, but probably not every time. Or I try to do that then, make sure. Well, the reason why I want to know, because if I did miss it, then I don't even know if it's worth saving the run at that point. I could go back to get it, but it's just going to be a huge waste of time. So, like, that's kind of why I need to know. But I don't want to look at my splits, but at the same time I want to, so I don't have to ask. It's so hard! But I'm not sure what you were referring to, Hangman, and I don't know if I can think about it properly right now. But if you get like a clip of it, and I could probably try to understand what you're asking, but I don't know, I can't off the top of my head understand what you're referring to. That I'm shooting something above before blasting something at the bottom. I could be doing something off, but I just don't know what you're talking about.
This is it.
Yeah, this is the part where I usually know my orb count. Yeah, that's right. Maybe I just need to memorize all the orb counts, because I have some of them memorized, but not all. Got it.
This
memorized.
is it.
Enjoying my beautiful swamp? On these here parts.
An XLR mic on a boom arm hooked to a guitar rack, which works as an audio interface. Oh, dang, nice. I know you're answering sneaky, but that's pretty cool. Oh wait, no, didn't you prefer being called Turtle? Sweet, I think you prefer being called Turtle.
Seems some nasty lurker varmints are grousing about, snatching everything they can get their grubby little paws.
Yeah, so I probably am hitting the shoulder buttons because I usually check myself. That's probably what I'm doing. For some reason I thought it showed everything. My bad.
Putting out his favorite snack. Those ornery swamp rats keep stealing them.
I have orb anxiety from Hundo.
I just know Farley will smell them vitals and
It's
come
something
back.
else.
Will you help me out? Good. Those rats will be back any time. Shoot all them rats. Keep them from eating at least one of them snacks.
Yeah, Proactive is like an audio. Didn't you say you're an audio engineer? So basically, you're dealing with sound all the time, so I can understand having a complex setup like that if that's what you do.
Get some! Get some!
Okay, I can do turtle, doesn't matter. I'd rather do what you prefer. Come on. Oh, this is bad. I started, like, my input started getting eaten there with the square button, so I wasted a lot of time there and almost lost multiple times. So that was bad. Probably lost time there. Wait, how did that go?
You sure know how to shoot.
Thank you for the bits, Turtle. And hey Harmon, how you doing? Thanks for the good luck. I don't know how that go because I felt like a bad rat, but according to my splits, it was not a bad one. Okay, that orb count's right. That's another spot where I check the orb count. Maybe I lost time, but it gets to go. I don't know. I don't know how that happened, honestly. I'm gonna be honest with you.
This is it.
Sure know how to shoot. Things are heat for the hell. Okay, that wasn't as fast as I wanted it to be, but it's alright. Yes, there is. Mike made one, so if you go to my playlist, it should be the latest video I added to it. He just made recently just uploaded a condensed version, and I just added it to the playlist.
Okay.
And thank you for the host, Alec. So that should be all you need, because Mike did a really good job on that. Hey, thank you for the good luck, Sly Sonic. Oh, thank you so much for that host. If all goes well, we should get a PB today. Whether it might be a small one, it might be a big one, but I just want to get something today. Because I know I'm due for one. Oh. That was so bad. I might not have enough here. Yeah, I'm not gonna have enough here. I'm an idiot. I'm gonna have to do that again. I messed up so bad. Thank you for the good luck, Alec. Anything PB-ish? And hey, what's up, Zercat? This is supposed to where I can read the chat, but I fricked up, so now I have to not read the chat and dodge bullets. I mean, boulders. Bullets. What am I talking about? Oh! He's not shooting at me. Okay. I like when you do that, Claw. Do that again. Hopefully I don't mess up this time. What you're supposed to do, I grabbed it too early. Dang, Alec, you're just killing it. Congrats on all the constant PBs. There we go. Now we should get this right. There we go. What is your goal? Like, what do you plan to bring it down to? And did I say thank you, Zercat, for the good luck? Okay. Thank you. Hub 3 is the problem, which is what we're going to now. But hopefully, doing some hub runs yesterday helped. But, you know, we'll see. Probably at 26. Nice. Sounds good. No problem, Zercath. I always forget if I say it, but I'd rather make sure. I'd rather say it twice than not at all.
Okay.
But yeah, we're like due for a Hundo PB, but I've just been like kind of messing it up. Wait, does Harmon have the link to my Jak 1 playlist?
Wonderful.
'Cause I don't know if anyone shared that.
Precursor orbs. All right, I'll fix the bridge, but don't ask me to get.
It is way overdue. I just keep choking stuff. Oh, okay. I just want to make sure that you know where it is, because I try to make it easy by just giving links.
This is it.
See, that's what happens to me. For me, it's more like I get stuck in like mental traps where like a PB is just right there for me to grab and I just can't grab it because I make mistakes or I get too nervous.
This is it.
That's how I am with speedrunning. It takes me a while to break out of a mental barrier rather than a skill barrier. I did have a little bit of skill barrier with sub 1 no LTS, but like this happens to me a lot where like I have all this time saved. I just need to, like, use it. Now I'll be fair, I lost like over a minute probably to moles because I had like a really bad moles. So that's fine. You know, I can't always have a good moles. I tried to play that right, but I just didn't. It just didn't work out. But everything else is in my, for the most part, is more so in my hands. So I just gotta make sure I'm doing that part right. And not letting the nervousness and stuff get to me. But I am happy to see that I can get like really good times consistently. I just need to get past Hub 3 and not make any major mistakes. It will come naturally. I hope! I hope that's the case. But yeah, speedrunning is definitely more of a mental thing for me. I'm developing skill, but my mentality has to keep up with it. And I think sometimes my skill gets ahead of my mentality a lot. But like I was capable of getting a sub 1 no LTS like way before I got it. I just had a really hard time getting there mentally. So we'll see what happens with Hundo. I know I can get the sub 143. I just need to, you know, play well. And grind it out and we'll get there eventually. I'm just gonna let it come when it comes. Let it come naturally. But I was getting some good hub 3s in yesterday's practice, so I know it's possible.
This is it.
I can move it so I can easily do it. A little slight headache today though, so I might have some shiny
This
stuff
is
on
it.
my lips. It's trying to help me with my congestion. I'm hoping it doesn't get worse, but unfortunately I'm not 100% well in my head. But I'm hoping it gets better the more I focus on what I'm doing. Because sometimes when I focus hard enough, my headaches kind of go away, but not always. Sometimes focusing hard makes it get worse. It's not like a regular headache. It's usually just sinus headaches for me. Okay, first try.
This
Right.
is it.
I like when that happens. It's more possible when I can actually see. When it gets dark, this CRT has a hard time with darkness. So like, it gets really hard to see the line that I usually jump from. But when it's like morning time in the game, I can see it a little bit better, or daytime, I mean.
This is it.
Now we got rail orbs. Oh. Stop it, Jack. That wasn't
Okay.
as good as I wanted it to be, but it's okay. At least I didn't die. I'm just gonna start punching on that, because I feel like it's so much safer to just punch. Yeah, the road jump got eaten by the wall. Okay, that orb sounds good. I think that was good knowing Locust so far. I'm gonna try to go for Alex strat here. Oh, he's gonna be too high. Unfortunate. Oh, got lucky there. That's pretty good. Oh well, since we messed up that road jump, we'll at least get this scenario. I might not be able to get Dark Crystal, but... Oh, I got it. Hopefully that's everything over there. If not, I can come back to check or fix that. Yeah, I think I got every orb over there. Oof, that could have been bad. I could have got like a backward boosted there. Lucky. Fortunate that I did not get that.
Okay.
Hopefully that wasn't too slow compared to normal. That was good. A lot of spinning there. Probably wasn't necessary. But I like to spin to just make sure I get something. Yikes. I usually roll there, but I didn't want to roll and accidentally roll jump, so I just did it that way, but...
This is it.
There, we actually got it. Okay. Oh, sorry, I'm supposed to be, holding L2, R2. But I keep forgetting to do that, so, yeah. Oh, yeah, the split, yeah. Some of them like that, unfortunately. Thank you so much for the host, the ball guy. Okay, that's the right work count here.
This is it.
Hey, the bong guy. How you doing? Trying to see what we can do with this run here. Okay, that was fine. It was actually coming to me, so it was worth going for it. Okay, that's right. Make sure we grab the poles this time.
This is it.
Hope you're doing well, Von Guy.
Okay.
This is quick enough to go for the other strap, why not going for it? Just to be safe. There was actually enough time to go for it there, but it's alright, we don't gotta go slap strap all the time.
This is it.
Oh, nice! I like that. I like the emote. I'm glad you powered through at work. I really like the way the emote turned out. Big congrats. Huh? Yeah. And if you want to give any suggestions for my next emote,
okay,
feel free to use the emote options command and drop a vote if you would like. For anyone else who might be here, you can do the same thing. Everybody can. I like to get the opinion of people who know more about emotes than just my opinion. I'm just gonna wait. Boggy Billy emote, maybe. No, I mean, like, I already have, like, an emote, like, a Muse theme going on. So, like, it's probably just gonna follow that same theme.
Okay.
But you can check it out by going to, Oh, thanks, Whip. You can see some of the suggestions, but you can suggest other ones. That was just the one that the artist that I've worked with so far has suggested, but there could be other ones if you think they're better options. Just let me know.
This is it.
But usually I'm gonna try to keep that in the typical Muse theme that I have going on. What the frick? What the frick?
Okay.
What did I bonk on? I bonk on the loading screen that wasn't completely gone yet? No worries. Honestly, the thing is, I don't only want to do Jak my whole life. I feel like the Muse would be a good because I feel like people aren't gonna look at that and be like, oh, it has to be from Jak. Like, no one's gonna. If you don't know Jak, you're still gonna find it. You still might find it cute. But if you do know Jak, you would know what it's from. You know what I mean? I wanted it to be something more neutral. So that, like, just in case, you know, I do move on to something else, even if I find that I like something more than Jak, you know, I'm not, like, screwed with my emotes where I only have ones relating to Jak. If that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, just do the note command, the bomb guy. Note and then 7. And you can do a test example, just make sure it's clear. It's a quick test. When you're afraid to do what you do in practice and you don't, it freaks you up. Is that the right one?
Okay.
I think it is. There you go. Nice. No, are you kidding me? Oh my god, I got stuck. I might be able to save this. We'll see. Literally, that's the only thing that didn't happen. Because at least for this one, I can, like, come back over here, maybe. That didn't happen at all yesterday. We'll see. Because I'm supposed to be coming up here anyway. So, we'll see. I don't know how much time that's going to lose, but could be okay. Depending on how far I was ahead.
Okay.
No suggestion for SSS. Oh my gosh, Harmon. That was such BS, dude. I hate when a trick happens like that. That like you never mess up like in practice, and then it like just comes out of nowhere and has a problem. It happens sometimes if you don't go all the way up high enough, but I thought I did. But it hasn't happened in a while, so I wasn't even concerned about it at all. I was more concerned about the other thing. Oh, and we fricked that up, so I'm just gonna go over here to grab more eco. I don't want to risk it. Dude, why is Snowy cooking me? See, yesterday in practice, those things were okay, but I don't know. I just can't get it to where, like, something doesn't frick up. But I gotta try not to snowball here, because I'm just, like, irritated when I mess up in ways that are dumb. Really? How do you hurt me? Bruh, ground pound glitch, please stop. Now that I know that's a glitch, I feel so much better about it, but it still sucks when it happens. But I will say, that is the best possible way to die in Hundo. Because at least you're somewhat close to recovering it. Oh, that was stupid. I shouldn't have went for that with only... Oh well, if I die with foot flood, then that's my fault for going for that. I was thinking I had full health. Now the goal is to try and stay alive in here. Because I have to get through the rest of Snowy with 1 health. Because I was dumb. And I'm scared of ground pound glitch. Could be okay, but I don't know. And this is snowballs. You never want to be here 1 health. Just be careful. Of course. Doesn't mean anything now. Oh yeah. Well, if I die fluff foot now, there is no way to save it at that point. The other death is okay. Like I think Mike died with fluff foot and still got like one of his big PBs.
This is it.
So you can still die with fluff foot and Snowy. It's just suckish to die. I think I got everything.
Okay.
That just sucks. If I do still PB though, that is free time save. That's what I always gotta remind myself. I get so down when I make mistakes. But it's true. It's true.
Okay.
Since that isn't a common frick up.
This is it.
Memories are from when Gondola Skip used to always kill my runs. Now it's stuff that I'm not expecting. Gondola used to be the fricker. Yeah, huge time saving Citadel. Citadel just needs to go well. Lava Tube and Citadel. Lava Tube and Citadel. Lava Tube and Citadel need to go well. Man, that's a tongue twister. At least for me, everything's a tongue twister for me.
Where have I heard that before? Hey, how do you two geniuses expect to get that big gem out of here anyway?
Well, smarty pants.
I wonder if when you're falling from that death, will the save load be faster? Because it's almost like the LPC death where it takes forever for you to die. Because you're not supposed to be in there. But like, I wonder like what the easiest, like what's faster, to save load or just let yourself die there? Like where would it put you if you save load? Or where would it put you if you load? You just gotta sell, so you should be able to just load. I hope so.
All right already.
Lava Tube and Citadel have been my little bit of trouble spots for me, but I just need to take it slow and not try to rush it. I think the problem is I've been trying to rush it to save as much time as possible, and it's not worth rushing those parts. So I need to just slow down, go at my own pace at those parts, and just take whatever time loss it is. I don't think that was my PB.
Oh, yeah, I got it.
It could have been, but I messed up in that Citadel, remember?
Here's
Here's all.
power cell.
This is so funny.
Yeah, what
He said.
That's it. You cleaned us out.
I have to believe that I got this, and then usually when I believe it, it's okay. When I stop believing, don't stop believing.
Okay.
Okay, don't copyright me. It was a joke. You can't do that. Don't do it. See, look, this is the problem I have. I break out into songs so easily if I think of it, and I don't want to be copywritten. So I gotta be careful. Try to focus here, not frick up the rest of this run. I gotta believe.
Another power cell. For your effort, a power cell is the reward.
Definitely not.
This is it.
I also don't know why I laughed like that.
This is it.
That's fine. Now I gotta try to focus again because the Lava Tube has been fricking me for some reason.
With these additional power cells, I should be able to supply the heat shield.
With these additional power cells?
To this lava. But the shield still has a limit. It will now withstand temperatures up to 800 degrees, but no more. So keep an eye on your gauge. I don't want to think about what those temperatures would do to your zoomer if the shield gives out.
Yeah, heat.
What? Zoomer?
Hey, what about us? Don't you think we could look for a safer route to Gold Citadel?
Look, I've released...
Just look at Jack's face in motions in this cutscene. It's just
And don't forget
so interesting to me.
the teleport gate in the Yellow Sage's lab.
We're counting on you. There you go. Like, what is that? What is he doing there? I really want to know. It's cute, but I just don't know what he's doing. Jack may have been the first one to dab. I don't know. Go in the middle no matter what. Stop being dumb like I did last time. I don't know what I was thinking. And we're gonna get double balloons in here, so that's really good. Yeah, that was a good oranges. We're hot, but we should be able to cool down. What up, Zoomer? Whoa. I wish the Jak 2 Zoomer felt like this one. I really do. If it did, I feel like I wouldn't be scared about like the Jak 2 Zoomer stuff at all. Like I would already be really confident with it. I'm getting really hot. This is not good. I need to jump a lot. Oh, frick, dude. That was bad. Are we gonna survive? I had to spin because I didn't want to die.
This is it.
I tried to get out 2 shots, but it wouldn't let me, so that was bad. Hopefully I still can live here, but yeah, we're fine. The thing was here. Woo! That was so bad. We lived. I probably wasted some time there, but I would have died if I kept going. I thought I would keep my yellow pistol, but I lost it right when I was about to shoot it. I hope. I'm gonna try what Stella was suggesting and do it after the load, so my load is gonna be off, but it's okay. That was a weird hammer angle. I got it. That's so awesome, Sneaky. I mean, Turtle. Okay. That benefited me and didn't hurt me, so that's good. After load.
This is it.
Honestly, it's probably saving me time because I don't usually do that. Okay, orb count looking good. See, a lot of this part I have the orb count pretty memorized, for the most part. Not everywhere though, but for the most part.
Okay.
Okay, that was not a bad cycle. But yeah, there's a lot of orbs in those. What was weird? Yeah. Happens sometimes. So here we're looking for 411 after we're done. I always like to wait really long here to make sure I get all these.
Precisely!
So this is the hardest part, so I'm going to try to take this part really slow. So... Oh my god, really? I try to take it slow and then I still frick it up. At least I died at the early part. That's probably gonna waste not as much though, because I died there instead. This wasn't deep enough.
Okay.
This is the part that I want to take slow too. So unfortunately, it's not gonna be a perfect citadel. Didn't get that word. What I try to do is use it for it. But I'm gonna have to hope I got the checkpoint.
This is it.
That was an okay recovery for that. This is all nerves, I guarantee it. Got a nice crossbow together, so that's good. Not the worst. How's the cycle? Gonna have to wait a little bit here. So just gonna do that to load.
Okay.
So hopefully everything's looking good here. This is where another time save is if I don't mess this up, so I'm gonna take this slow as well. Okay, good. Good cycle. Okay. That was good. Hey, Dan. As long as we don't frick up from here on out, there should be another PB, I think. Not bad. Not bad cycle at all. I can take that for sure.
Precisely.
And that was a gold? Okay. Hopefully you're doing well, Dan. Nice bonk.
Okay.
Alright. One death in Citadel. Luckily it was early. Look, Goofy, I don't know. I just copied, in the beginning I just copied Josh, and that's what he had. I don't know. And it makes me feel good when I hear a good sound there. But hey, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. I built these splits after watching Josh's tutorial. His older one. I could get rid of that split, but you know. That wasn't what I wanted, but it's okay. Quick shot, maybe? Quick shot, please. Must have been too late. I spam like crazy there. Probably don't need to, but I do. Alright. There should be a new PB. We'll see. I don't know how much it is because I haven't been looking at my splits since like Hub 2. But I'm hoping that it's something worthwhile. Let me just not frick up and roll jump into a bomb. I usually tell myself I'm not going to roll jump, but if it's really far away, I'm going to go for it. And if I frick it, oh well. Because I don't want to waste time.
Stay fuzzy. Save the world. Choices.
And hey, what's up, Piggle? How you doing?
Okay, fine. We'll save the world. But do it quickly before I change my mind.
His face. I hate how that thing is like right in your way. So like God spawn maybe? I just punch.
My
skills have been honed.
Woo, nice. Hit 144 now. 144.57. Not bad. Thanks for the GGs, y'all. I definitely want to try to go again. I think I could fix this up a bit more.
GG.
Oh, thanks for the bits, Turtle. We're getting a little bit closer to 143. A little bit closer. Sub 143 is the goal here.